It has been a big month for Asian tennis, with the continent's only Grand Slam winner Li Na announcing her retirement. That, of course, came shortly after Nishikori became the first male player to reach a major final. But as Nishikori prepares to return home for the Japan Open, he could already be having an impact beyond his personal achievements. Paul Rees reports now from Tokyo.
It can be hard to escape the crowds in Tokyo, with 13 million people competing for space. And tennis courts are no exception. This club has 3,000 members, with the numbers set to go up after this month's US Open saw Kei Nishikori become the first Asian man to reach a Grand Slam final. Ready to follow in his footsteps is 16-year-old Yusuke Takahashi. He believes Nishikori has given a vital boost to Japan's large but underachieving pool of talent.
For a fellow Japanese, who compared to foreign players isn't as big physically, to beat bigger and stronger opponents and go all the way to the final acts as real encouragement to me. If Nishikori can get there, it gives me the confidence that I too can stand on that stage.
For now, Takahashi competes in Grand Slams as a junior, but his coach thinks attributes once seen as disadvantageous to Asians will help him to step up.
As a Japanese player, he doesn't really have a strong physique, but he has good technique and he uses his head. Because of that, he has the potential to become a player who can compete on the world stage.
If Takahashi does take off, he's in line for big rewards. Nishikori was a mere world number 11 before New York, but had already earned about $10 million this year thanks to Japan's lucrative endorsement market. He returns home for the Japan Open on Monday, with his stock at an all-time high. Kei Nishikori's groundbreaking run at the US Open was the latest achievement in what's been a very successful few years for Asian tennis. After his homecoming here in Tokyo, he'll aim to emulate China's Li Na and not just be in a Grand Slam final, but win one. His next chance comes in Australia in January, while Li Na's retirement has left the door open for another female champion to rise up in Asia.
Nishikori's achievement has of course stood out, and the success of the men's game has become the centre of attention over the women. My own target for a singles Grand Slam is 2 or 3 years, but the players here have infinite potential.
Takahashi will know that potential doesn't always lead to success. But for Asia, Li Na and Nishikori have at least set the ball rolling. Paul Rees, Al Jazeera, Tokyo.